1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that...
Just plowing ahead. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Barber. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball's on the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Gopher!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got... speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC.
He's got it.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to pass. He's got his man. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They'll throw it on first down. Got his man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job of communicating and giving their QB time.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next count. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Just a simple power play. Again, real sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
I think everybody wants to go for it in this situation, but you got to actually do it, and you got to be comfortable with the consequences if you miss this. Obviously, he was. Conversion's good. Nothing to write home about. No fans upset. Everybody happy. All right.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll give it to the back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. On the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
It's complete.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be in the
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed behind the line, it's McFarland. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you... Well, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gives them some room to operate as he rolls ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Got it in the middle. It's McLeod. Oh, ball's out. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And gets the ball back for its own. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move the ball all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Barber. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Golden Gophers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like... starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. They went out and looked so good on that last drive.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by 10 to the Coyotes. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against 3rd down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fit.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
As an offense, you're always going to take completions, incompletions, and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down. Knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
The Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the 1st down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Right back to the well. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down, picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Still running at the 40. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense... able to make the stop. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And it comes through big time.
He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Back to throw, it's Barber. Gets it out fast. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is Coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back on the offense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. They're churning out positive yardage early.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Fakes his man out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Looking to throw, it's Barber. Getting some heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. And the pass is intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they...
By Northwestern.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives.
Taking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. On the ground, it's McFarland. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Northwestern in business in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Try to barge their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Great example of how a second half can really change everything.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was big. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over Louisville. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Offense will take over.